So this time I opted to do something just a little bit different. Previously, I had kind of talked over the thing, and I figured I'd have the opening sort of preserved in its not me interrupting its state, just so that people could kind of see it and see it for themselves. Alright, awesome. So, let's get to it. So, a quick recap. Last time we did a stream, we had our boy here, our little monster, by the name of... Let me just show you. Well, this is Cock. He's only 3 months old, and somehow he's already won a tournament so handily that he won it by default. Something I've never seen before. Perfect win ratio, because it's entered 1 and he's won 1. And, nature. Bad. Oh, that's interesting. He doesn't have a ton of abilities, but, you know, he's doing okay. We did the tournament. I kind of threw him in there in an attempt to show what it might look like if he dies, right? Because I figured that might be an interesting way to end the thing. I did a save beforehand just so that, you know, we could begin properly and I could just demo that, but to my surprise, he somehow won perfectly. There's 4 guys that he has to fight against. 4 or 5. It's gotta be 5. There's a bunny dog, a bunny, a Suezo, I think some plant thing, and a big motherfucker named Oakley Man. He's this giant ball of like pudding or something with giant muscle arms, and on many Monster Rancher playthroughs, he's just completely killed my guy. And I kind of figured that's how it would happen, because his loyalty is pretty shit. But no, he pulled through and he killed, well, not killed, he beat so much that Oakley Man just outright decided it wasn't worth it, and he completely forfeited. Upon winning this put us into rank D, I want to say, for Cock. Yep, rank D, which opened up the next tournament for us. That tournament, which if won, puts us in a 3rd tournament, which just showing up gives us access to, I think it's 4 new species of monsters? I thought it was more than that to begin with, but no, it's really just the 4. But there are 4 of my favorites. Included in them is Galley, which is like this big mask with a cape that kind of floats around, and Henger, which is a robot, and I think they're really cool. So, yeah. Hopefully we can do that. I might even, just to keep stuff interesting and have people, to keep it interesting and have people have more opportunities to generate monsters, I might cheese the Elimination tournament, just because it's either that or we wait like 4 more years to get into the tournament again, and that's an awful lot of time for a viewer to wait. So, nah, we're just not going to do that. In any case, Elimination Grade D. We have to win that one. In any case, Cock's doing pretty good. We just need him to be... What's his stats looking like? His life could probably stand to be buffed, as could his power, but do we have enough time to push him into the next bracket for either of those? I think we gamble it. I think we gamble it and we maybe give up a little bit, because his intelligence it's pretty good, right? No, I don't want to get pushed into the next lower level. Okay. We're just going to go for having him do some running. If we can get his life up, and then maybe his power up, we'll probably be... Yeah, no, we're doing pull. We're doing pull. That's life and power. Dude, now is not the time to be failing. But we need to keep his loyalty up, otherwise he will fail the tournament. So I'm not going to scold him this time. Let's see. Cox seems tired. We are going to... We're going to drug the boy. Whoopsie, wrong button. Shop. Spare the rod, spoil the cock. No, normally I would have no problem beating my cock here, but this tournament coming up is a rank higher than we have any right to be attempting. So I'm nervous. I don't want to ruin his loyalty, because then he stands no chance of winning. Oh, a discount. What am I gonna do? Oh, awesome. A big fat discount on stuff. Really not that much of a discount. By saving beforehand and making attempts until I win. I know it is a little cheaty. It's either that or we wait another 4 in-game years, which is 4 times 12 times 4 again, so that's 48, 96, what, 192 turns? I wouldn't normally save Scummit, it's how I unlock 4 more monsters, and a lot of the fun that people have been having with Monster Rancher is with me generating their special monsters, and so having more possible monsters that I can pull out of the Aether through these disc stones, the better. So just for stream engagement, I think it makes the most sense to do a little cheesy cheese here, you know what I mean? Am I sure? Yeah, we're gonna give Cock some nut oil. And we're gonna just see... We're actually gonna buy 2 of these, because Lord knows we're gonna need it. Okay. So we're gonna oil him. Just because we're gonna be working him extra hard before the tournament. As I want to give him as many chances to succeed as is possible. Right now, I would even say, I want some rest next week. Motherfucker, I just drugged you so that you wouldn't need rest. Don't you make that noise at me. If I say yes, his loyalty will go up. And if his loyalty goes up, he stands a way higher chance of hitting. And if he keeps hitting, he stands a higher chance of winning. Because it's an elimination tournament. This is really the worst time I could have gotten asked this. If he asked this after the tournament, I'd be like, yeah, dude, risk the entire goddamn month. I don't give a shit. But this smug bastard over here really... Alright, well... Just for the loyalty. But if he fucks up this drill, we're in deep shit. Come on. Bro. Come on, dude. Yeah, we're scolding him. Yeah, disappointed is right. I made a promise to him, but he fucked up. Seems well... This has been a completely wasted month. And this month was meant to be the training arc for tomorrow's big tournament. It reduces his chance of cheating. I think it will also make him try harder in general. So the big one is less cheating chance. These, the guy that we have here is part Suezo. That's the little bouncy eye part. His genetics is something different. That's what changes their coloration, their pelage, if you will. But Suezos, they love to cheat, and they're lazy, and they're kind of assholes. And he's already, like, he was 2 weeks into life, and he was already cheating on drills. And so if I scold him, he won't cheat, and I think he tries a bit harder. So you have 2 different success bars that are getting better. But I'm more than willing to be a bit soft if that juices his loyalty, even though he hasn't gotten a single stat up this entire goddamn month. Okay. Yep, just for the loyalty. If I don't honor my promise, his loyalty will plummet, and then he'll just let himself get beat to shit in the tournament. God, he's a little bastard. How's the audio, by the way? Game and mic, is it coming through okay? His loyalty didn't go up by a single fucking point. Cock, you're a real piece of shit, dude. Okay. Round robin elimination. Aren't those 2 things mutually exclusive? Cock has little loyalty. I know, that's why I... Oh, fuck me. Isn't round robin and elimination kind of mutually exclusive? I gotta save. 3 is the save scum slot. If this really goes that poorly, I can always reload the month. Thank you, Colt. I know I've been dealing with the low loyalty the entire fucking month. So basically Colt's saying, don't let your ass get beat. It's bad if that happens, because, yeah, it's a little disturbing and depressing how it goes down. Your monster will get beat, and then it'll lay in hospice for 2 weeks until it finally dies. A clear sky, a summer sunshine, here we are in the Torble Arena. Under this condition, we are welcoming the start of the elimination match. The victor will become a representative of IMA, that's the International Monster Association, and will be entering the 2-continent meet. Winning this is important, because just entering the tournament, the second tournament, third I guess it would be. This is the second, the next one will be the third. Lets us unlock those monsters. Stakes are really high, but they're also completely zero, because I can just reload the save. We have to make Cock a representative. Let's go for it. Yeah, you're damn right. Okay. Fucking Harry Mo. This is actually a pretty good lineup. Millium is a Pixie. They're pretty weak. Capella is part Gel, which is like a slime guy, and part, I think he's part other parts Naga. And Harry Mo is, excuse me. And Harry Mo is just a hopper. Think a lemur. Actually, let's see if I can. Yeah, no, I can wait. I have a little transparent Harry Mo. But beating this lemur shouldn't be a problem. Do I want to give Cock advice during the battle? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, this Class D tournament is no joke. Okay, that wasn't awesome. Come on. Come on. I'd really far rather see this guy get his ass beat. Okay, not great. It's closer than I'd like. No, 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 no. None of that, please. Harrymo should be the easiest of all the... Well, besides maybe Millium. Alright, Grit! No, get fucked, dude. Thankfully, he didn't have time to land a very powered-up punch on me. Closer than I'd like. But, that's a win's a win. Cock won. Alright. Yeah, Capella's definitely part Naga. Well, if he doesn't win, we're going to be taking him out back with a captive bolt pistol, and we're going to be having some cockburgers tomorrow. Capella's the one I'm probably the most worried about. Millium, I think you can get in there and you can cock slap her once or twice, and she's probably done. But Capella is... Nagas are strong and skillful, and they're not very nice. And gels are... They're very, very resilient, and they're not stupid. So it's it's a rough combo. Cock, however, is just, generally speaking, has more potential. His subtype is unknown, which means he's a special iteration of that monster, so it's tough to tell. If we struggle anywhere, this is where it's going to be. Actually, his stats aren't all that intimidating, but if I remember, his moves are... Yeah, no, he's super defensive. Shit. No, 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 no. How the fuck? No, no. Oh, good God. He has a lot of moves. Don't! Okay. Okay, we're in business. Jesus, that's closer than I'd like. A win's a win, though. I think the rest of this is in the bag. Alright. So, unsurprisingly, Harrymo wins. And then just me versus Millium. Jesus Christ. So, she's going to be way harder to hit, and she'll probably be peppering me with like lightning bolts or something, which individually won't do a ton of damage because she's beyond frail, but they'll make it hard for me to keep hitting her. So let's just get in there and just immediately start blasting. Yeah, a wimpy little kick for next to no damage. Yeah, that's more than half of her health right there. Now, you'll note that the intelligence type attack that I did had functionally no damage. It's because the spitting is somehow a smart man's attack, and it does its damage and defense off of int, like it's a special attack from original gen Pokemon. Unsurprisingly, Milliam was torn to pieces. And that's a win. Now, how is it that each monster only got one win? The math on this doesn't seem... Cock is the winner. This is the first time we're going to be the representative. Our name will go down in history. And we'll get some new monsters. Dendy, let's keep going. And we got a much, much nicer cup than last time. And enough money to pay back his drug usage. And let's see the fame. Just 6 more. That's actually less than I would have expected. I think Cock has learned a lesson from this tournament. See, look. I have no issue with this. At least we get some skill ups this week. Congratulations on your victory. I think Cock did a great job. Praise it, praise the Cock. Which food do I want to give him this month? Well, I think we're training a master here. And to that end, I think it's important that we juice him with drugs from the get-go. And I have no idea what these actually do. Give him this one, the tablets? You're damn right. Here, eat well. Yes, who is it? Is this Dendy's residence? Please, sign here. Alright. Thank you. Good. Have a nice day. It's from IMA. We are qualified to participate in the tournament on the right. The IMA FIMBA, that's the other continent, meet at rank D. We must have Cock at the very best form by the end of this month. We've got to use extra caution not to let it get injured. Cock seems well. Alright. Loyalty is so much better than it was. Before we do anything, though, we're gonna save again just to kind of lock in our progress. I know that he struggled a bit with doing polling before, but we're gonna keep him at it. He's gotta succeed. This is really good. We might actually get him to be where we need him to be. Cock seems tired. Play with me, huh? Yeah, why not? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. God, you suck. Well, are you gonna play with Cock? Good. Cock will be happy. Let's go play. Aren't you happy with the nice weather, Cock? Today, Dendy will play with you as promised. Shall I explain how to play? Yeah, you better. This is a confusing minigame. Pushing sumo. That's, I only remember the mud throwing one. When ready, fight shows on the screen. Tap one of the RPS markers. RPS. Rock, paper, scissors. Marks to choose your move. After the rock, paper, and scissors game, the winner of the game gets to launch the first attack. If it is a tie game, press the button consecutively. If you press enough times, you can obtain the privilege of first attack. When the hit mark shows on the screen, repeatedly tap the image of the hand that appears on the top right side of the screen. However, nothing will happen if you tap the screen repeatedly before it shows up. If you push the radar... radar? Why the fuck do we need radar? Okay. No, it's clear as mud. Sorry about that, just having a little drink. Wow, this is less than clear. Wow, this is... I wish I really knew what I was meant to be clicking. Wait, I'm winning. Okay. That's a win. That's a win, baby! Wait, it said player side. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Good job, Dendy. Let's go back to the ranch. Hope that counts as resting. X day. Not sure what that means. My name can be recorded in the history. Let's not get embarrassing result. Cock seems well. He's gonna be even better after I oil him. I think we should probably give him some herbs too. Welcome. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna buy. And we're gonna use these mint leaves. I don't want him to be stressed out. Oh, he hates mint. Oh, never mind. I can only use one a week. Alright, the IMA FIMBA meet. Here we are, the first two-continent meet. The greatest monsters in the two continents are all gathered and about to battle. Dendy, this is the first meet. Please fight a good fight for the honor of IMA. Yes. I'll count on you. Jeez, I'm nervous. Yeah, me too, Colt. We got to win. Just me, or does this whole area seem a little worse translated than the rest of it? Oh boy. Alright, here we go. Now, we will announce the battle schedule for the IMA FIMBA meet. The mentioned 5 matches will be held now. Is our entire team all part Golem? Good luck, everyone, and do your best to honor the association. Wait, Dendy. She is... Are you Miss Holly? Ah, she's the trainer from the first... Trainer assistant from the first game. Yes. Cool. I am your fan. Oh, may I ask to have your autograph? Here? Sure. Here. Thank you. Thank you very much. You are the most popular female trainer. I can show off your autograph to my friend. Just the one friend. So you're also aiming to be a trainer? Yes. My name is Colt. I want to become like you. I know the path is tough, but hang in there. Don't get defeated. Looking forward to seeing you in the tournament. Yes. Dendy, I'm so glad I am able to enter this tournament. Let's get going. We will now begin the IMA FIMBA meet. We're gonna fight against Holly. Go easy on us, Colton Dendy. We're gonna win, right, Dendy? Oh, we're planning on winning too. I gotta increase the text speed. See you guys at the battle. Don't want to give Cock advice? You know I'm gonna give him advice. Yeah, this guy's no joke. He's... Oh, shit. He outclasses Cock on every front. He is strictly better. That's, a little discouraging. Here's hoping his moves are worse. Nope, he has more. Okay, this is gonna be rough. Okay, smack him in the face. Jesus Christ. What in the fuck? Oh, okay. Nope, this is how Cock dies. No, you live a winner or you die a loser. Wow, okay, that was brutal. That's what a rank D monster should look like. Not this slept his way through class and got lucky. Yeah, he got his ass beat. Jet wins. Oof, we lost. Well, let's work harder and win next time. Okay. It's a team match, so whichever side wins, wins. So far we stand good odds. Zamber is a part Zoom, part Golem. Alright, here we go. We're fucked. We're fucked. It all comes down to this. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we win. Now the tournament is over. Allow me to announce the result. This year's IMA vs. FIMBA tournament's winner is... Team IMA. IMA team got a victory. Applause from the spectators are everlasting to appreciate this year's winner. Taking a screen grab of that. This is really funny. Yeah, we're gonna just quick take a second to save that. Thank you for your patience, guys. That was, better than I expected. And a fat payout. Good lord. Even though we lost the match, I'm glad the IMA won the tournament. But next time I want to fight with more style and win, and not get our ass beat. Try our best in raising Cockwell. Sorry guys, we won this time. Alright, we lost this time. But we'll win next time, right Dendy? See you next time. I'm glad the IMA are champions, but Cock is disappointed because it lost. Yeah, we'll cheer him up. It seems pleased. Which food do we want to give it this month? Well, you're not really a winner, and you wasted $500 worth of pills. But I'll give you cup jelly. Yes, who is it? Hi, Colt. Thank you for the other day. You too, Dendy. Thanks for your work at the meet. You're welcome. What brought you here today? Well, we had a meeting at FIMBA the other day. This is it. And FIMBA agreed to let us learn the techniques of how to raise 4 of their monsters. Really, only trainers who participate in the meet can learn those, though. Say, Dendy, I'll arrange it so you can raise those 4 monsters. Worm. Don't like Worm. Hanger. God, Hanger is so cool. Golly. Galley. Also very fucking cool. And Mew. This guy's weird. He's like a little stuffed cat doll. When you find those monsters, try your best to raise them. I'm leaving now. Thank you. Well, I wonder what those monsters look like. We're going to try to find one right now. We have Spoiled Cock. I'm gonna let him take a little nap. And I think we might stomp the shit out of a lower level tournament just to see what that sculpture is. Yeah, screw these guys. We're gonna beat their ass just for funsies. I want that sculpture. Yeah, the fame will drop, but $1,000 is $1,000. We meet again, Oakley man. This is the motherfucker I keep talking about. He's actually not that tough. Ow, dick. Ow, dick. Spit in his eyes. Spit in his eyes. Spit in his eyes again. Spit in his eyes again. Hey, Megan. Welcome. You just missed it. We did the IMA FIMBA Cup. We did 2 tournaments already. This is the 3rd one. We got to do the special meetup one where we permanently unlocked a couple more monster types. 4 more, to be exact. Oh, you can't hear me. I hope my mic is... No? It says my mic is going. Yeah, no, thank you for coming by to say hi at the very least. I'm stomping a low-level tournament right now to get a prize. Cock 1. Yeah, we're gonna beat the shit out of this dog. It bit my cock. Spit in his eyes. Come on, spit in his eyes. There we go. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, spit in your eye, asshole. This guy doesn't stand a chance. That's what I get, though, for stomping low-level tournaments. God, he looks just dead as hell, huh? Hey there, Tommy. Welcome. We've done 3 tournaments since the stream started about 1 hour ago. Cock 1. I got Leon and Oakley Man. I hope Oakley Man loses. I hate that guy. Nope, no such luck. That's fine. I'll save the VOD as before. Thank you for swinging by, though, at the very least. I've largely gotten my goal for this tournament out of the way, and then from here, it's kind of freeform. I might generate and fuse a couple of monsters, and then, you know, today's goal was quicker than I expected, so we'll see. We'll see. Rank 1. Result of the tournament. Here's the prize money. We got a sculpture. That's what I wanted it to do this whole thing for. And my fame, how bad does it go down? By a lot. That's not great. Yeah, sure. Don't worry about it. Swing by if you can. No stress if you can't. Thank you. I appreciate it. Cock learned a lesson. Not much of a lesson. Whatever, I'll take it. Yeah, we'll praise him. Yes, who is it? You have mail. Thank you. Who's it from? Look at this. Oh, please be the air entry. I have no problem sending this boy on air entry right now. Oh, it's the store. Auntie Verd. Yeah, we'll shop. Let's see what that sculpture does, though, huh? I have no idea what that means. You know what? Normally I wouldn't do this, but it's been too long. I am gonna look it up. Huh. Okay. It's a passive item. It's not... The description wasn't as clear as I'd like it to be. But it does tell me a little bit about it. Yeah, the sculpture does some whack. The what the wiki said was, well, less than clear. It sounds like it might just make him a little less fatigued at the beginning of every month, but only if he's already very fatigued. So I'm not sure. But there's a sale going on. No, I'm not gonna. Having a sale, yes, yes. We're gonna try in a second here generating a monster or two. Now the star prune is what we really want right now, as hopefully that will discount the fame damage that I did. Because I fucked his fame up bad. And fame directly corresponds to how much you're making. Yeah, eat the big-ass prune, dude. I think that means he likes it. Does it actually increase the stat, though? Holy shit, it doubled it. Okay, yeah, that's no joke. That prune will pay for itself in no time. In any case, we're actually going to take Cock back to town. And as much as I love Cock, we're going to have to freeze him. We're going to try something special here. He'll be back. Don't worry, we're not going to put him down or anything. Not yet, at least. God, I hate Ugly George. Alright, we're going to see... I had a request that I intend to honor from the previous stream. I'm hoping that it's, I heard about it. I would allow you to generate 4 monsters when you bring a disc stone. Please bring it here. 4 new monsters is what she means. All my homies... Yeah, dude, Ugly George, have you seen what he looks like? I'll show you in a second. But I promised I would try this. And I'll at least be able to save it from the VOD. Dude, Ugly George is bad looking. Nope, still haven't unlocked that. Interesting. Here, I'll just show you what Ugly George looks like. These are a bunch of the monsters that I... Oh, there he is. I mean, look at this motherfucker. He's just wretched. It looks like he's been skinned, and he's still alive with gross scales. And he hits that pipe. And he rubs his tummy. Oh, but he does a wink when he does it, which is gross. And he spits. He's just beyond foul. I don't like this guy. See, the gross one eye open tummy rub. That makes me want to file for a restraining order. Why do his teeth slope like that? I have no idea what evolutionary advantage that arrangement of teeth could provide. Although it does look to me like he's probably a predator of some sort. Just given the shape of his teeth. But also the whole tummy rubbing. I mean, look at that guy. Ooh, wink, gross. Alright, Mardanian, let's, I appreciate you showing up. Let me generate a monster for you, okay? Give me an album title. And I will, maybe have 1 or 2 in mind. And I will try to generate a monster based off of it. Just think of something. Doesn't matter what. The list is fairly extensive, but not everything's there, so be aware. Is that the album title or the artist? Oh, okay, that... Let's see what we got. Money store. So it looks like ex-military isn't there, but 15 other ones are. Do any of these sound good to you? Was a mixtape. Okay. That said, go ahead and grab one of these. Money store. Okay. Cross your fingers, okay? I'm hoping this generates, and I'm hoping that it generates one of the new monsters. Come the fuck on. So that one still isn't unlocked. Monster Rancher 1 didn't have this problem. It's beyond esoteric how you unlock some of these guys. It's just wild. Unfortunate is right. Whoopsie. Let's try it. I saw one that looked kind of interesting. Powers that be. I'm just going to take a crack at that one. So powers that be will generate a monster. I'm looking to unlock as many monsters as I can, but it is a process and a half. For example, one of them involves getting a very specific... Just to unlock an entire species, you have to take one type of worm with a specific subgenetics of worm, and you have to feed it nothing but jelly its entire life, and you have to make sure that it's happy and completely unstressed, and then rests 1 day before, or sorry, 1 week before a particular week in July, at which point it will inexplicably burrow into the ground and then come back out as a fully different species, super buffed. How anyone was meant to find that out in 99, take one type of creature and feed him nothing but fucking jelly and let him be a pampered little prince. It's insane. It's insane. In any case, let's see what powers that be gives us. Give me something cool. Give me something cool. Speaking of worms, it seems that powers that be generated one. Funny looking monster. That's a word for it, I guess. Well, this is your gross monster. What do you want to name him? We can probably just fuse him with another guy. But, what are you thinking? Hit me with a name. Otherwise, I can just name him Unfortunate if you like. Because that's kind of how he's looking. Master Bugs. Welcome, Greenheart. Yeah, we got a name suits it. Okay, yeah. Let's hit him with Master Bugs. Alright, and one thing I do every single time that that I generate a monster, I always take a look at its card, because sometimes they're kind of fun. The flower worm. The contrast of its red body and blue eyes is very beautiful. I don't know about that. Oh, he's part plant. Well, he's all fine and good, but I'm thinking, let's do some mad science on this guy. Yeah, we're gonna freeze him, and then we're gonna fuse him. Oh, you do like how he looks? It's not a bad look. It's just I'm kind of biased against worms in general. You know, like, why have a worm when I can have, like, a galley or something, you know what I mean? Although, you could do that whole jelly trick I was talking about with him. Best quality. His wiggles. His wiggles are pretty good. I would be lying if I said that they weren't. Oh, he looks pretty sad frozen, though, huh? Well, let's do some mad science. Cost $500 to do this, but I think we're down. We will take Master Bugs. And how about we combine him with Ugly George? I want to get rid of Ugly George anyway. He's pretty bad to look at. I'm just curious what the mix looks like. Wow, just a complete waste of everyone's time. No, that's a terrible combo. Let's see. How about Black Tar Heroin? I'm actually okay with this combo. Let me just see what it looks like if we reverse it. It looks like this combo is a little worse. So we're going to flip it one more time. Although... Alright, let's blend them. Oh god. That's the thing. I don't know if I do like jelly more than worm. I think the gels are kinda... How do I put it? They're a little gross. Some of them are cool, but a lot of them are just a little bit yucky, you know what I mean? But worms are like gross little crawling stabby grubs. I'm glad of its trouble-free birth. Don't know if I say the same there, Colt. Goodbye, Master Bugs. They didn't understand your power. Tell you what, Greenheart, you give me a CD and I'll generate one for you. How about chlorophyll? Yeah, he's probably going to get blended into something else as well. But as per usual, we're going to look at the guard. So the songs don't play so nice, but full albums do. You can give me a couple, and I'm down to try more than one. I'm not in any hurry, you know what I mean? I kind of hate how chlorophyll looks. And don't worry, I do have the thing saved, so if we have a need to resurrect our worm, I can make it happen. Besides, if you don't like how I treat worms, you're really gonna hate how I treat hoppers. They're just god-awful. I don't like them. Hoppers and Katos are just gross as hell. Is Parliament the album? We got Frida, Rebel 6, and Winky D. Bummer. No dice, I'm afraid to say. Although, if you like funk, let me get something for you here. I have a suggestion that I love to death. Sad indeed. I love me some funk as well. Just a second, I'm pulling them up for you. I have a huge... It's one of my favorite... It's one of my favorite albums of all time. I don't even... Funk is one part of it, but it's so much more. Let's see if it'll let me post this in my own chat. Just a second. I'd use his music for the streams if I could. Yep, Masayoshi Takanaka. That whole album is just some primo shit. I can't recommend it enough. You got another album name you want to try? Just a second, I'm going to have a little drink of my drink quick. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I wonder, is Masayoshi in here? How disappointing. Wait, I did that backwards. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. How disappointing. In any case, let's see. Tommy, I think, is AFK. Warlock, skinny puppy. Okay. Fingers crossed. Here we are. Let's see what we get. That one is a rare monster. I gotta just spend a day on this save file grinding money and unlocking shit. I thought unlocking 4 more species would alleviate a lot of this, but no such luck, as it seems. Tommy, do you got an album name you want me to throw down? The Wall. There you go. Yeah, no, I managed to pull it up. I'll show you in the history that it worked, but it won't let me take that monster. Yeah, see? It did pull up, but no luck. There's a 100% chance that this generates a monolith or a golem or something. Pokemon 2BA? Okay, now that I know the wall is here. Let's just see what Pokemon gets me. There's a lot more Pokemon in here than I expected. They have like 6 tracks by 6 albums, I should say, by Led Zeppelin, and yet they have 6 pages of Pokemon. So we do have a few Pokemon tracks. Which one specifically do you want? Because I'm not seeing anything 2BA Master. Yeah, no such luck. You okay if we try the Pokemon Go rap? I think that'd be kind of funny. Depressing? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to depress you here. They just don't seem to have to be a master. If one of these other Pokemon tracks sounds good, I'm down to give it a shot. So, before it was some combination of the CD name and the data on it, right? You could get 2 CDs that you named when you were burning them, and if they have different data on them, they'd give you different results. Famously, Beck Mellow Gold gives you a big badass dragon, but only if you plug in the first edition copy of it, because the data after that is a little bit different. So it varies. It's both the title and the data has something to do with it. I've done my best to not learn too much about the system because that kind of spoils some of the magic behind it. You know, when I did my first stream of this, I got to talk about how when I was a kid, I would sit down and my dad had this giant carousel of CDs, and I was not a big kid. I've always been just a little short. And I remember this carousel stood about as tall as I did at the time. Must have been, what, like somewhere between '04 and '06, right? I'd gotten this and the previous game from my uncle, who gave me his whole pile of PS1 stuff. And I just thought it was so magic to pop open your console, take out the CD, and then put in some new CD that you found, you know, just sitting around the house, right? The whole game's lore is, you know, these monsters have been sealed in these CDs, and you, in universe, have found one, and you've brought it to be resurrected at the church, right? And me, at the time, being like somewhere between, 8 to 10 years old, that was just absolute magic to me. You know, I went around the entire house finding anything that was a CD that I could possibly find and jamming it into my PlayStation just to see what I got. And it was really very special. And I've kind of tried my best to keep that attitude into adulthood, where I don't want to know what makes it happen, because then I'll be tempted to, you know, generate, you know, get out my disk burner, right? Throw in a bunch of junk data to have it fill out, you know, whatever you need to generate the perfect thing. I don't want the temptation, so I don't want the knowledge. I'd like to keep this Monster Rancher kind of like a magical mystery. I did, just for the sake of the stream, look up how to, you know, start unlocking the bazillion monsters that are in this game, because I don't want to be fumbling in the dark too much. And as I explained to you before, some of those methods are just beyond arcane, right? There's a bunch of other ones that are like, raise this monster with that level of stress to this level of fame on this particular week, and he'll dig up a hot spring behind your house, which if you bring another monster to, will pull out a statue of a mermaid, and that lets you unlock a new monster type. It's just, it's arcane, and it's weird, and I love that type of shit. It's so cool. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's go back to, I'm not sure what Pokemon Carton is. Let's just see what that is. And don't worry, I have a monster I intend to put down because I don't want to look at him. So we'll have more space. Oh. Oh no. I hate looking at him. I wouldn't say that's cute. He looks like if you made a baby out of water balloons. Stats aren't bad, though. Do I want to take him to the ranch? We have too much gel DNA. I think I'm going to just grab him. Little jelly man. That's, you know what? That's inspired me. His name is going to be Jelly Bean. Oh, I love cute things. It's supposed to be... Its primary genetics is a Mew, right? And the Mews are just generally... They're both cute and unsettling. But, like, this floppy, wet baby is... like, he lost his cute little ears. A petroleum jelly sack boy. Gack boy. Let's see his card. See, like, mint, cute. Flower worm, begrudgingly, I'll give you that flower worm is cute. Galaxy, that's just like a weird galaxy painted on a wall. Obelisk, not cute, but I do like him. Clay, not cute. Chloro Jelly, I kind of hate him. Icy Gel, I kind of hate him. Bronzuazo, not traditionally cute. Aqua Mew, okay, he is... I'll say his Pokemon card is kind of cute. Pink Kato, if you want to see cute things, this is as far from cute as you can possibly get. This guy's just foul. Don't like him. Pink Kato, disgusting. Hopper, okay, Greenheart. Do you think this guy is cute? I want to see what page we're on here. If you and I are on the same page regarding what is and isn't cute. I'm gonna save my opinion until I hear what Greenheart thinks about the Hopper here, because I have a lot of opinions on the Hopper. I mean, to be fair, he has a lot of personality. But I'm tempted to agree with Tommy over here, where I think he looks a little bit creepy. Big eyes, small mouth. Those eyes, they see a little bit too much. Okay? Like, as far as personality goes, he's okay. But I don't like him. I don't like him. I've seen other Hoppers that I like. But the default Hopper, the expressions are cute. Like I said, I love it. I do think he has personality, but just like the giant eyes, they don't. It's also cute how he's worthless. So you've seen it. He has the lowest stats I've ever seen. He had 4 across the board. I'm probably gonna put him down just so I have more space in my what do you call it, in my freezer. Hopper, I don't like him. I don't like him. Now this one, though, Hairhound? I think Hairhound is Moe through helplessness. Okay, I'll give you some points. I'll give you some points on that one. But I think we can both agree that the Hairhound, see, his little horns got retextured to be bunny ears. I think the Hairhound is very, very cute. Alright? If you told me, hey Dendy, you have to hang out for a week with Hairhound or with Hopper, right? I'm taking Hairhound any day of that week, any week ever. Right? Like, I could play fetch with this guy. Right? I could probably convince him to, I bet if we got on good enough terms, he wouldn't even need a leash. And we could, go on a nice walk. It'd be great. Yeah, right? That's what I'm telling you. The bunny ear horns are very good. He's just like a big, funny dog. And I think he's great. I think he's... I gotta thank one of the other people who came to see the stream when it first happened. Oh, jeez, what was his name? Monster Fenric. He cooked up a code for this guy just so I could show him off, because we were desperately looking for anything cute. And I do think he's about as cute as you can get. Even the card even agrees with me, even though he's statistically just abysmal. Priorox. Last week's chat really liked Priorox. I think he's okay. but I do like how much he loves to dance, which is, I think an important stat. His dance ability. But then you get something like the Pixies, right? And Mint, that's kind of cute, right? But that's just a person. That's a bit weird to be raising, right? And then we generated Vanity and fused her into Mint last stream. You get Vanity here, right? It got this weird, like, T-plate hovering off of its face. And it looks like a Simpson, right? I'm here to raise a monster to, like, fight and hang out with. But, like, raising Lisa Simpson to make her fight in a tournament, that's weird, right? That's weird, right? I think it's weird. In any case, let's see what Jellybean's stats look like. He's not terrible. He loves to play and he hates to eat meat. Right? I wasn't even the one who brought The Simpsons into it in the first place. It was a viewer. Punch and leaping kick. Anyway, we are going to... I think we're going to freeze Jellybean. Mostly, I kind of just want to... Let's see... I do think Mint is kind of cool, but I think this would clean out our fridge a bit, while at the same time... Okay, I think we're gonna maybe save scum this one, because this stands a good chance of generating something cute. I would like to get a new Mew that's not a gel subtype, just because I don't find gels to be terribly cute. Okay. Okay, no, other way around was better. I'm hoping we roll the Mum Mew, although I don't think it's very likely. We're just going to roll this one once, and then we can revert the save if the result's kind of shit. Don't be a gel, don't be a gel, don't be a gel. I'm sick of gels, dude. I see so goddamn many gels. What are we thinking of for a name? I'm not totally opposed to this. Cooper's a good name. It's a bit weird, I think, to be training just a person type of deal, you know what I mean? And those wings are kind of creepy, you get me? But it is, stats-wise, better than the other one, than the other Pixie was, so we are going to freeze her. I'm trying to weed out all of the goddamn... There's just so much gel genetics in my fridge right now. You know what? I hate you, Gobbler. We're gonna kill him. This is what our hopper looks like. Yeah, it's a little sus that you're taking a human to the ranch and then making them do dog fighting. Like, if it looks inhuman enough, right, it's fine, right? If the pixie looks more monstrous, Gobbler's, he's done gobbling. I hate Gobbler. He's the weakest monster I've ever seen. See, we got gel genetics, gel genetics, gel genetics. It's just, it's too much. Cosplay trafficking. That's a grim combination of words, but I don't think that you're wrong. Alright, what do we got? I'm gonna think of one this time. How is there no... You're kidding me, right? God damn it. No, unfortunately, it seems that the only dead anything they have was Children of Morta. Let's be on the nose about it. It sure is starting to seem like it. Give me something cute, please. There's gotta be... Is it a galley? Please. Just because I'm curious what he is. Okay, so, Greenheart, I'm starting to have some kawaii cheese. You think the wall is cute also. I think maybe I'm starting to narrow down on your definition of cute. I look at him, and I'm not really sure what I'm seeing. But... not all walls. See, the galaxy wall that I have, I think is actually pretty cool looking. A pixie wall, that just sounds like it'll be largely flesh with, like, pink hair trim. Suezo wall, definitely cute. Marketable. Well, we'll be the judge of that. His card is going to be his vanity shot. Sandy. It almost looks like a flat gold bar. See, I think Galaxy that's the best monster we've generated so far too. I think this guy's kind of cool. Tell you what, we'll freeze her. And then I think we have one more generation on our hands. Alright, what are we thinking? The wall was suggested earlier. If this doesn't give us a monolith, I'm gonna be pissed. Doesn't give me anything by the looks of it. OM. Okay. OM it is. Okay, this is looking to be a little more encouraging. There's a lot here. What were you thinking for a title? 20 pages. Not seeing much in the way of 20 pages. Altona. Here we go. Persephone. Welcome, Seasonal Rose. Appreciate you coming by to make it. Hey, looks like this one's going to give us something. Cross your fingers. Here's hoping it's something dope. Please be cool. Don't be another gel. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, so I know we just had a conversation about how worms are kind of shit. This is actually kind of dope looking. I love the color scheme of like grays on the gray to like gunmetal gray to like cobalt, and then dark yellow to pale yellow. Gray and yellow is my favorite combo of all time. And this is like a cool cobalt and a pale yellow, and I'm really digging that color scheme. What'll it be? Enter name. What are we naming this guy? See, you know what? It's Greenheart, also in chat with you. Really seemed to think the worm was cute as well. The last one that we generated. And I can't wrap my head around it fully, but this one is kind of dope looking. In any case, what should we name this gray and gold monstrosity? While you guys are thinking of a name, I'm going to have a little sip on my drink. I don't understand how you're having trouble with it. It's a silly little guy, big head, stubby limbs, squicking along in life. How do I put it? How someone explains something does go a long way in making that result the case. You make a noble case for it, and as I said, this last one that we saw is I think very cool looking. I do love the name Colt 45 though. And so that was the first one. Usually I always go with the first name that's been put in. I'm thinking he might even, if we're lucky, he might even be a unknown subgenetics. So let's find out. Here's our tradition. We look at the card. The Express Worm. None can compete with its speed as long as it is on its line. Oh, it's a train. Oh, that's cute. Alright, no, he's just a little guy painted up like a train. Okay, I can dig it. Now, I'm curious, because we have a few people in chat at this point. Do you guys find it more or less cute that it's painted like a train? Okay, that's one for more. The tail is kind of scary. Yeah, see, that's one of my big problems with worms, right? Is this giant, horrible needle for a tail. But I'm willing to overlook the wretched needle. Okay, so are you now thinking it's not cute? This has been... I'm having a very hard time getting a read on what is considered cute and not cute here. I think he looks great. I love Colt 45. This seasonal rose was the other worm that we generated. And he's kind of like a little flower, which normally I'd be okay with, except for like the viscerally fleshy skin for its face, right? It's like it's got skin-ass skin, you know what I mean? And its stabber, I think, looks even scarier on this guy, because now it's just a completely out-of-place spear on his ass. Whereas Colt 45 kind of just blends into the paint. So when you say this one's cute, do you mean flower worm or express worm? It's a normal ovipositor. I suppose as normal as one can be. I don't own an ovipositor, so I'm not sure what constitutes normal or irregular on the ovipositor front. The gradient's cute, but it looks so viscerally fleshy that it's a little tough to look at, you know what I mean? I'm just doing a quick test here because I'm curious if it'll let us. I'm not even like a train guy, right? It sacrifices its cute factor. That's the most I've ever liked a worm. Let's see, will it let me generate even though we're full up? I think the train is better. Is that not what the album is called? It's Pink Floyd. No, Wish You Were Here is a track on the album. What is the album called again? Some... Oh, that's Nickelback. That's Nickelback. I don't know the name of the song, though. Yeah, well, I'm gonna just look up what Pink Floyd has. Animals, The Wall, Final Cut, Division Bell, Echoes, Take It Back. I think it's Have a Cigar. No, that's also on the album. I'm gonna look up what the album's called. No, the album is called Wish You Were Here. Which... I just love Wish You Were Here. Its cover art is just dope as hell. Let's see. Later years and 0 entries. No, there's not a cutoff for when they stopped inputting music, because like the Pokemon Sword and Shield soundtrack is in here, and that came out just a couple years ago. It's bizarre, because like Grateful Dead, one of the most prolific and well-known bands ever, completely absent. The Killers, which was my jam in middle school, I loved the Killers. Sam's Town. What's the other one? Oh god, I know the cover's on the tip of my tongue. In any case, I liked the Killers growing up. And that's just absent. Led Zeppelin has only 6 entries. None of them are good, besides Houses of the Holy. The Used. Oh, whoopsie. Plenty of The Used. Do you have a particular album in mind? Is Neat the album, or is that just a response? Blood on My Hands. Bummer. I'm gonna have to just do off-stream grinding to unlock everything. Or maybe see if I can't just mod it in. So that one has no results. Do you want to try Death Cab for Cutie? Plenty. There's a lot of Death Cab on here. Do you have a particular album in mind? And while we're thinking about the album title, I do want to remind anyone who's here that I appreciate you showing up. I have another stream planned for Sunday, much earlier in the day, probably starting about 5 o'clock Central. That is also going to have some very involved user input. And if you don't want to miss that, I would encourage you to just give me a follow on Twitch. It'll let you know when I'm live, assuming the Twitch thing does work correctly. So just make sure that you follow the stream, and you'll be able to catch. Fridays are going to be Monster Rancher, or something similar to it. I have a stand-in title, Plans. I do have a stand-in title so that we don't burn out on Monster Rancher, but I'm going to keep that one a secret for now. But yeah, I would just encourage everyone to just give me a quick follow if you don't mind. It does help me out. If I can get to that 50 follower mark, that's where a lot more options open up. And, you know, on 2 proper streams so far, 3, well, if you count the other ones from my... Or, on this account, on this journey that I'm on, so far only 2. And we're making great progress. There we go. There's our follower goal. And it looks like Deathcab is going to generate us a monster. Thank you. I can't see who followed. But I do appreciate... I'm going to have to figure out... Let's see. Oh shit, I got a couple follows. Seasonal Rose, thank you. And... Whoopsie. And Greenheart. Thank you both very much. I do appreciate it. Speaking of, let's see what your album generated. Fingers crossed. For your sake, I hope it's something cute. Okay. I have mixed feelings on this guy. He looks like the larval life form version of Tony the Tiger. Like when that cereal mascot reaches the end of its life, it will step down into the dry lake bed, and his body will dissolve into... Yeah, you know, he's terrible. He's fucking bad. But yeah, Tony the Tiger, he'll step into the dry lake bed, and his body will dissolve into a bunch of eggs. And when the rain finally hits that lake bed, and the water fills back up enough that they can have standing water, this is one of the larvae that comes out of that entire equation. I have to give him a name. What do you guys want to name him? I can get behind Tony Jr. The super weak, shitty one's Tiny the Tiger. Oh, that's good. But I always go with the first name. Tiny the Tiger is good, though. You prefer Tiny the Tiger? You can change it. I'll take a change. There's no space option as far as I can tell, so I've been using these fun little wiggles. Okay, and as per usual, we're going to look at his card. I think he's part worm. Must be, with that pelage. But he's pretty shit, huh? He likes milk, though. Likes milk and he hates meat. Oh, he's part Kato. Confirmed for baby. So Kato was what Ugly George was. I hate Katos. But as a subtype, it actually doesn't look terrible. Nyan Koro. Oh, he's busting it. He's busting it down. Cereal boy likes milk. You're damn right. Okay. Well, I was hoping... So he's pissed drunk in his card. That's with the blush and the tongue out. He's drunk in the card. He has a dancer's heart. Can I freeze him? Wait, hang on. Do I have more than one page of frozen monsters? I thought I was limited to 10. Oh my god. This opens up so much... Hang on. I'm sorry, guys. No. Oh, I have 2 whole pages! I've been limiting myself to... Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay, so far we've been pretty productive. We started the stream with a few tournaments, and that went well. Do you guys want to just keep generating and fusing stuff? Or do you want to maybe take one of these boys to the ranch and see what we can't do? I guess, just let me know what you think. We can either start training and raising one of these weirdos. We've monstered. Let's ranch. Okay. That's 1 for ranching. And ranch. Okay. Who are we going to revive? We've got Wall. He's a Wall. We've got our Kawaii Cheese. We got Gooper. So this is a Sandy. This is a Granite Wall. This is some kind of a slime girl. This is Cock. He's our champion so far. Chlorophyll. Ugly George. Oh, I forgot to show you Ugly George. I mentioned to you at the beginning, because or did I show him to you? Whatever, I hate Ugly George. I don't want to see him any more than I have to. Whoopsie, wrong button. Here, I opened this up on accident because I was clicking too quick. Let's just throw in something at random. And then we'll take one to the ranch. You guys think of who you want to raise. I hate George. I hate Ugly George so much. You haven't seen Ugly George yet. There's 2 people who haven't seen Ugly George. Okay, I'm gonna stop pissing around at the shrine. I get so sucked into it. Let me show you Ugly George. Streamer has to use Ugly George. Oh, but I hate Ugly George. I'd shoot Ugly George if you'd let me. You watched it. Oh no. So you know the travesty that is Ugly George. Just for Seasonal Rose here, I'm going to pull him up. I mean, look at him. Here, this is... When I say I hate Ugly George, Seasonal Rose, and you ask what he did to me, well, to start with, he's got a flesh beard. He is otherwise hairless. Oh, you can actually see his ass. That's beautiful. He's totally hairless, except for these disgusting scales. I love mochis. Right? They're cute. Make me love Ugly George, and then have him die. I can skip right to having him die, right? That's no problem. Right? He's bad to look at. But we've got 1 for Ugly George. He takes a little rip on his pipe here. See, it's that wink. It's he rubs his tummy, and then he winks at you. one eye, tummy rub, wink. If I were the president, I would say that rubbing your tummy like that and then winking at someone should constitute sexual harassment. And I will. You've put forth a pretty good argument for Ugly George. Does anybody else want to see Ugly George at the ranch? Or would you like to see somebody else? If I get one more vote for Ugly George, we'll take him to the ranch. And if we get no more votes, I suppose we'll take him to the ranch. You want to see Ugly George as well? Okay. We will take this fucking abomination out of cryostasis. Back where the eyes of God and men can see him. Yeah, I suppose. It's like an infinitely less marketable Ram Ranch. He's kind of small, though, huh? Alright, ranch him. Let's get to know him a little bit. He's not terrible. He's actually pretty smart. He's not super strong. What do his skills look like? He loves to sleep, but he hates potatoes. You want to put him in your pocket. I want to put him in the ground. I think we train him to be good-natured. Is he good-natured? Nature good. Alright. I'll be honest with you, I'm not fully clear on what good nature actually means. He is cute. He's the cutest. He's got a flesh beard and he's naked except for his asshole and scales. Oh, let him have, like, a little bit of fur, right? Then he'd be cute and I wouldn't have to see his, like... Not to be gross or anything, but he looks like if I got some sort of a skin condition and then decided that I wanted to go naked sun tanning. That's the sort of red burnt skin that I would have. He looks like a sunburned Midwestern guy strutting his stuff around with some sort of scaly skin condition. It's not a good look. Alright. So he's smart and he's skillful. What are we thinking for training? I'm thinking we just get him straight to meditating, and we really push his intelligence. I don't. You know, maybe I don't. I thought I did, but I see this guy, and I wish I didn't. You know what I mean? Yeah, let him reflect on how ugly he is. He's just spitting. He's walking around spitting on the ground. All right, if I wanted to see some poorly tanned guy spitting on the ground, I'd go to a bar on like a Wednesday night. You know what I mean? I do like that he keeps a pipe somewhere. What seems to be in good shape. Go for it. He is by 9. He is not in good enough shape for a tournament on his second week of life. I don't think we can have him do the tournament yet, right? He has 1 loyalty. He's just not ready. So I'm gonna have him keep meditating. I want to push his strength, sorry, his intelligence up past 200, so he gets into the next level bracket for that. And then we're gonna just start beefing him up physically. And if there's an opportunity to send him to errantry for cheap, we'll do that, even if it's maybe not a great idea. To be fair, he does kind of just look like he ought to be chilling underneath the Bodhi tree. So he hates potatoes. I'm not so mean that I'll give him potatoes. You know what? I think in cup meat, sorry, cup jelly, not cup meat. Nowhere makes cup meat, I hope. You can have cup jelly or meat. What are you guys thinking? I'm willing to give him a slightly nicer meal to show him that I'm willing to meet him halfway. I suppose that would be spam. You know, at one point I was lucky enough to view the Spam Museum. That's how you know when you're in the Midwest and there's really nothing else to do, you go to the Spam Museum. And you know, the worst part about the Spam Museum is I actually had a great time. I got a all-metal Spam Museum lunchbox that saw just a ton of use, and they had all sorts of wild and wacky flavors, and I got to explore the marvelous world of Spam. That's what you do in the Midwest in the summer when you got nothing else to do. Oof. Alright. Cup jelly. Yes, who is it? You have mail. That's awesome. I still have a pair. Have you... Surely no one else in this chat has been to the Spam Museum. That goblin is so... Tommy, you and I are... At least one other person in this chat is on the same page as me. You have mail. Thank you. Who's it from? Look at this. It's errantry, I bet. Yep, it's there. It's the errantry mail. Welcome, by the way, Gibson. Errantry is usually expensive. It is. It's very, very expensive. Ugly George is stressed, but he seems well. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who's gotten to experience the wonder that is the Spam Museum. So we're going to give Ugly George a little bit of herb to chill out. And then on his 3rd week, I think, of life, we are going to... He has no loyalty now. God, he sucks. How do I get his loyalty to go up? Even the Sueza, who I was constantly arguing with, he was loyal. Let the man... See, he's well. He was stressed, though. He doesn't need to nap. Can I safely send him to errantry? Write down the monster's name and the trainer's name. First time visiting here, and I am not familiar with this at all. Well, you will be soon. You don't know anything about it? God, he looks pissed, huh? What are they teaching these days? Not a friendly fellow, is he? You know, if and when I finally unlock emotes, I do think I'll probably just have cropped emotes of Colt in all of her different faces that she makes. Because I think these can make... The pixel size is about right. I think it would probably make a decent enough emote. Let's see. You are... Okay. I think the translation of this one is a little worse than the disc. You're Dendigar and Colt. Air entry term is a month. During that period, you're not allowed to contact the monster. I choose a location from 5 different spots. Some are not ranked for low monsters. Also, wild monster occurs around here occasionally. Of course, there's a chance that your monster will get killed. You know, I do think where the worm opens up its mouth really big to do a big smile could be okay as an emote. But I do think just the various Colt reactions would be good. And why does this guy look so smug to be telling me that my monster might die? This guy? Prick. Total prick. Got enough explanation? Yes, now I understand. Oh yes, you have a discount this month. Total is $1 grand. Why don't I join the program? Go ahead and choose the location quick. So, there's only a couple spots that are open to us right now. And I want to juice his intelligence. Because then he stands a chance of learning, like, a new attack. Because currently his best skill is intelligence, but he has no intelligence type attacks. So I think we're going to send him to Pare Pare, or Pere Pere, or however the hell you want to pronounce it. And if he lives, awesome. If he dies, well... Don't want to send this monster to this air entry location. These are the guys that could jump him. Ambusher, Trapper, Blower, Spring Legs, Executioner. Hunty is... That's part dinosaur, part plant. That's actually very cute. Part dinosaur, part gel. I'm sick of gel. Stinky. Part ape, part flower. Meyer. I don't want to mess with these guys. Yeah, no, I hate these guys. Gaboos are... There's one that I really like, which is Soldier Gaboo. But normal Gaboos are just... They're a little fleshy for my taste. You know what I mean? Give him a subtype and then he's okay. But just default Gaboo Gaboo, not great. Some of these look so sad. Like they'd be really chill if you'd only stop calling them stinky. Look at him. You tell me he doesn't stink a bit? In his default form, before he ejects his arms, he doesn't even have a place to apply deodorant. He's just like a sweaty, round skin mass. Hunty is so cute, though. Stinky. I think I see what you mean. Which one you say? Blower. Where is Blower? Blower and Ugly George. Uh-oh. Alright, let's send him to the air entry. Let's get this done. Naturally, the first stage of any air entry is a monkey race. He's ass blasting that monkey. Oh shit, he's actually succeeding. And he got a new skill. Okay, Ugly George is shaping up to be better. Oh, I hope it's a good skill. Cliff leap. No, this is what I really want to see. I want to see this guy jump off of a cliff. No chance. And that's the last we saw of Ugly... Oh, damn it. He's back. Totally worth it just to see Ugly George jump off of the cliff for a month straight. Tell you what, Ugly George, I'll be nice to you if you can make this jump. No, don't... Damn it. Well, I did say I'd be nice to him. You don't get to pick which air entry enemy you encounter. So, in theory, I could have the A rank Mad Gabu show up and just absolutely punch Ugly George into the dirt. He acquired a new technique. Well, I didn't say how long I'd be nice to him for, and Junker Gibson seems to be on the same page as me of once. So I will earnestly praise him. Good job, Ugly. Where'd you get that alcohol, dude? You see him do that? He just took a big pull off of something. I will... You did good at the air entry. Which food do I want to give him this month? You know, if you're gonna bring a bottle of booze to the farm, and like I'm okay with him having alcohol, but it's sort of a bringing gum to class type of situation where if you haven't brought enough to share, don't let me see it, right? Give him kibble. I don't know if kibble's an option. I can give him what I've been referring to as Viagra. So it does let me just bail. Alright, Monster Fenric, you seem exceptionally intelligent, and I do my best to only learn about this game through word of mouth, with a couple of exceptions. What exactly do tablets do? I'm fine to give them the tablets, but I'd like to know like what they do versus, say, cup jelly or fish. And again, I do want to thank everybody for swinging out for the stream once again. They don't taste good, but they're good for you. It says right there. You know what? If he likes drinking and smoking, but he doesn't like popping pills, I think we're gonna have words. You know what I mean? Gotcha. Yeah, no, mostly I've been giving tablets for the bit. Ugly George is stressed out. I'm too hard on him, and he will pass... Okay, Chief, you know what? If you want to take a nap, you can take a nap. I got no issue with that. There's always room for people playing what they're passionate about with strangers on the internet. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, it's I've gone on about it before, but I really do love this game. I've been playing it for on and off about 20 years. As one of three natural preferences for the monthly foods: liked, neutral, or dislike. Varying effect based on those preferences. Well, he seemed like he didn't mind tablets. Give it some rest. I just let him rest. You know what? Disc chips. What's his new ability? Yeah, I've noticed that this guy, he seems to utterly hate the idea of potatoes, but he loves sleeping. All right, he looks just very tuckered out. If you're walking and your arms are hanging so low that your nails are now clipping through the floor, you gotta be tired. Naturally dislikes tablets and naturally likes fish. Noted. He seems pretty good, but his loyalty is just having a hell of a time going up. I was hoping if I let him rest a bit more that it would climb. Oh, you are a bot. Do I have any mods in the chat still? One second, I'm gonna kill this bot. One second. So, let me get this right. Even though he hates tablets, it still brings his stress down. Dry nutrition pills that relieve stress. I think you can have pills that relieve stress or pills that give you nutrition. One or the other, probably not both. Alright. I wish he was a bit stronger, because then I would just throw him into the tournament, but his loyalty is so low, you know what I mean? Um... I do think it'd be good for his, at the very least, for his, what do you call it, his life to go up. You can never have enough of that. Come on, Chief. You can do better than that. Look, Ugly George. I always let the first failure slide. Yeah, he's blasting that pen 24/7. So next month I'm probably better off just for my pocketbook rolling fish. Raisins are alright. You know what's really good? The thinking man's raisin, if you will. Objectively better in every way. And I'll die on this hill. Craisins. Cranberry raisins. Oh yeah. Craisins are so much better. Okay, come on, Ugly George, you got this. They're the thinking man's raisin. The poet's raisin. The philosopher's raisin. I will scold you this time, George. I'm sorry, dude. Oh god, did I just apologize to him? I don't like you, George, okay? I'm not trying to be nice to you. Knock it off. I mean, to be fair, I have just a demolished leg. I mean, you can't tell by looking at me, but I get it. One of the cheapest things you can do to help keep stress managed is mint leaf on week 4, rest, and a light Fisher Cup jelly. Yeah, I've gotten a couple of sales. I think I have one mint leaf hanging around right now. He is not going to be ready for the tournament. Wow, this guy gets stressed really easy, huh? But he seems to be... I scolded him, and now he seems a lot less... Okay, probably, maybe that was the fish. We're going to do one more training, okay, bud? No, not bud. We're going to do one more training, George. And, then you can rest. Jesus, there's no way this is safe. He got through it. I don't know. I would... George, you know what? I'm not going to scold you for that one, because the way I saw it, you got through that. No, you know what? You're okay, dude. That I don't classify that as a failure. You got punched by logs 3 times. He seems tired, so he can sleep. It's fine. Okay. He does just seem to be tuckered out more often than not, you know what I mean? Maybe he's got what I've got going on, where, like, drinking caffeine ends up making you feel more tired than anything. Speaking of... Let me take a little quick sippy sip on my drink. Yeah, I'll tell you it's a cellular thing. The guy's got a fucking melanoma going on. Come on, George. I want to see you succeed. Okay? Okay, awesome. I want to push these to at least 100 both. Ugly George seems to be in good... Ugly George seems to be in terrible shape. Look, I'll do what you recommended. Oh, where's my mint? I thought I had one. I'm going to buy a mint leaf. What was it we mentioned? Mint, week 4, rest. Then feed a liked item. Okay. I will take your word for it. I don't think he's ready. I think if we can get those stats to 100, I'll be okay with putting him in. No, no, no. We're gonna try Fenric's recommendation. Wait, I bought 2, didn't I? Damn it. It is Junior League, but he's a little bit soft and flabby, if you will. And if he's gonna die, I want him to die against a honorable opponent, not versus some little league guy, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna let him snooze. I know I'm not being great with spending his time because he only has a couple years to live. But we're gonna jump into the next week doing better. Raising him to be a house pet. Oh god. If I came downstairs in my house and I saw this little motherfucker curled up on my couch, I don't know what I would do. It wouldn't be pretty for either of us. Or the 12 gauge. The shovel, the 12 gauge, or I might just bar the door and set the house on fire. Nope, no such luck. Not yet. Let's get that life to 100. There we go. That really is increasing slowly. Oh, what the fuck? I think I know what we're gonna be doing. Do not fuck this up for me, George. Okay. So, what's up with the F tournament? Okay. I'm a lot of things, and curious is one of those. But, I mean, it looks like it's something I can enter him into. And if Cock could win a tournament at about this level, I imagine Ugly George might be okay. Yeah. 4 grand. Little loyalty. I'm sure he's gonna be fine. F is below E, which is what's here anyway, so, like, free for all. Wait. Wait, I didn't save, did I? Uh-oh. I didn't save. Okay. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Oh. Oh, I see. I did not know that. Yeah, I had no idea. That's a fun little Easter egg. Okay, so I know I stand no chance because Gotrek is rank A. God, hangers are so cool though. Okay, well, maybe we can beat this one battle. Ah, shit. Oh. Um. Huh. Um. I don't think we're winning this. I don't think we. No, if they're covered in fur. See, it's okay. I don't think we remotely stand a chance here. I'm gonna try to hit her once. You know, I think we're good. I think we're probably okay, huh? Um, technique. Okay, forfeit. It's worth a shot. Um, I think I've learned a valuable lesson here. I don't know what bang is. It looks like it's about to happen. I think if I forfeit, I'm probably keep going. She's going to bang George. I mean, I suppose there's worse ways to go out. What I don't know is, with this weird control scheme that they have set up, how do I switch moves? I need to look that up. There is... He is going to get killed, and then all the money I've put into him so far is going to go down the drain. So you know what? No. No, this is, Nah, forward and backwards, like, physically moves him around. Yeah, he's gonna feel a bit weird about... You know, he's a developing boy. The mouse click... Oh, I said click on the tech itself. Yeah, using the mouse is a little cumbersome. He's a growing boy. He's gonna have some weird feelings about this, and hopefully that wasn't too formative for him. I don't want him throwing fights versus every anime girl that he sees. No, I'm falling in love with the $2,000 I've dumped into George. And maybe, who knows, maybe he gets a tiny bit of fame. Okay, so Fenric, you were completely correct. Terrible idea to put him into the tournament. Lesson learned, though. At least he wasn't decapitated by that cat's, like, claws. No change. Look, I'll encourage him because that one is on me. Ah, it's fine. I'm gonna eat the result no matter what it is. Besides, it's only 1 week lost. Yeah, you know, getting beat to death by some sort of a cat girl, I can think of worse ways to go. Is all I'm gonna say. Who is giving me mail now? Does it? I did not know that. Because most monsters only have, what, like 3 to 5 years, maybe. Some live longer, some live shorter. But on average, it's going to land between the 3 and 5 mark, right? Dare I send him to errantry again? Is it just this week that sending him to errantry is cheaper? Or is it the whole month? Yeah, mostly when I'm playing the game, I'm just doing what feels right in the moment. I've never really used a guide of any sort. Always been kind of feeling it out. "98 weeks. That's like barely 2 years." Alright, we've oiled him. I think I'm okay sending him to errantry again. I don't know if this is remotely optimal, but it's cheap, and I have the money. Yeah, see, I had no idea. So I'm glad I can have someone... Maybe this is a bit old-fashioned of me, right? I'm not even that old. Right? I'm not even 30 yet. But I have sort of a how do I put it? 5 to 10 years before factoring in lifespan hits, or items that extend lifespan. Did not know lifespan extending items worked, or existed. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, you can just look up anything, right? You got a little rectangle in your pocket that it will tell you really anything you want to know. At least up until AI became a thing, and now that's gotten far less accurate. But before, right, as of a couple years ago, you could just go on Wikipedia or a wiki for a game, and you could search up, and if you looked, you could find anything you wanted to know. But that kind of sucks out the fun, the magic out of a game, right? But I have an exception to this rule. Word of mouth is totally okay. Think of it kind of like that whole, you know, the playground talk from back in the day. Oh, how do you get the Reggies in Pokemon Ruby? You know, you're in like 5th grade or 6th grade and you're trading on your Pokemon and you're like, how do you get it? And, you know, you hear some wild story that someone else heard and they heard probably from another person on how to get it. Oh, get these weird Pokemon and put them in slots, right? The rumors, the talking back and forth about it is where the magic of these really arcane and esoteric games happen. So being able to talk with someone it's acceptable. But looking it up kills the fun. A conversation about it improves it. In any case, I'm rambling. Let's I think I'd like him to be just a bit beefier. No shit for that long, huh? That's very impressive. Come on, George. You got it. You got it. You got it. Come on. Tough it out. There you go. That's incredibly impressive. That's more than 20 years at this. Oh, the fucking camel. I remember this guy. Come on, George, you can do it. Wait, did he do it? Gibson, you're absolutely correct. My gold standard for devs knowing what they're doing is the 2nd generation of Pokemon. They were so adept at their craft that they were able to put in better looking sprites. In the case of Crystal, animated sprites, colored sprites. They were able to put all of Pokemon Crystal into the game, and then when you beat it, surprise, the devs just liked doing what they were doing. They were good at what they're doing to the point where they just dumped in all of Pokemon 1st generation as just a post game. That's 2 games just baked into one, and I don't know if they're doing that anymore. Right? They were more skilled, and there were less set rules about stuff, so you could just kind of do the damn thing. And, you know, finding that it feels like finding something, right? I don't know how to put it, but it's something special. And Fenric, never beat it. Really, she crushed it in 2 weeks. Yeah, I've never beat the game. I've gotten pretty far. I've gotten to like maybe S rank once on my plant dog, but it's been years and years since that. I don't think I ever like properly cleared it. I don't know if there's like an end game besides beating those, you know, far off tournaments. I've gotten monsters, I've used them, I've like sort of loved my little guys, and then they die, and it's always really sad. But I've never like properly cleared it, I don't think. I put tons of time into it, but, you know, I've always just kind of, more or less, I've always been doggy paddling on the surface of the lake that is Monster Rancher. And I'm not surprised that there are people trying to figure this stuff out. There's some of the ways to unlock monsters or get certain things is just, it's very esoteric. Getting the evolved form of the worm where you have to feed it basically nothing but cup jelly its entire life, and then keep it happy and stress-free on a particular week of its life where it's a certain amount of time old and it has a certain amount of fame, and then it like evolves into a bigger bug. Really, I'm not sure how anyone was meant to figure that out in the first place. The drained oasis. Here, let me make it like super duper clear. When people do take the time to log all that information or put it in a website, I have no issue with people doing that. It's personally, I always try to keep the information hidden for myself. If it's okay, please do link it. No, if there's other people here who really raising beetles hobby, I had no idea. No, I have no issue with you linking it. And I do find it admirable when people do stuff like this. I've used it for other games. Like, I play a lot of Caves of Quud, or Dwarf Fortress, or Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. And for those different things, I've definitely used resource websites a number of times. This one I just try to keep for myself. I don't look at the stuff. But other people may very much want to. Losing is fun. No new technique. I'm not gonna scold him. He spent a month in the desert, alright? I know he's doing his best. He's out there slapping that rock with his pipe. It's okay. In any case, I do want to express that I do find it very admirable that there are people who take time to devote themselves to like the research and understanding of a given subject. Your wiki, the editors on Wikipedia, for example, right? Or the people who run very niche forums, especially when they've kept it rockin' and rollin' into the year 2025, or resource websites. That's a level of devotion that I would have a hard time doing personally, but I find very admirable for the ones who do it. So I do want to say, good on you. That kicks ass. There's one... Alright, I think here's how we're going to do it. We will... Oh, Ugly George seems very tired. I'm sure he is. Look, I'm going to give him a little bit of that mint. I think we'll end the stream tonight on the tournament. So we'll do one more month of training. And then we'll do the tourney. And whatever happens, happens. I'm going to let him rest. Jesus Christ. All done by hand? Thought about adding a wiki. Well, I mean, if it predates even the idea of one of those... Let me take a quick peek. I normally wouldn't look at these sorts of things, but I am curious now. I'm definitely gonna have to go dig through this, aren't I? You got, like, tournaments? I always thought that it'd be cool. It's part of why I wanted to try out DX was people are, like, raising monsters again. And that was one thing I never got to do was versus stuff back in the day. You even got the card game. Okay. You got the song. Good lord, dude. Okay, no, if I start digging through this, I'm gonna just get completely wrapped up in it. That's very, very impressive. Alright. Let's wrap up this month. No need to apologize. I need to kind of plot how to get all the monsters unlocked anyway. This looks like it might be a good resource for that. Just for the sake of doing a stream, where generating monsters for people is kind of part of the draw, not being able to kind of handicaps that. So I think this would be a very good resource to that end. Hey, don't rule it out. Don't rule it out. I've already got the first 4 monsters unlocked because I did the IMA FIMBA meet, but I know that a bunch of the other ones are a bit, like I said, some of them are involved. So I'll probably have to, like, plot a course. Okay, he gets to rest. We'll do the tournament, and then we'll wrap. Noted. I will do exactly that. Thank you very much, Fenric. I have mail. Okay, who is mailing me shit now? Let me guess. It's the shop. There's a sale. I am just absolutely destroying my finances. I'll give him the nut oil next week. Come on, dude. You got it. You got it. There you go. Yeah, that can't be ethical to treat your monster like that, but if it juices his defense, it juices his defense. Come on, George. Come on. No, we're right before a tournament. I'm not gonna... I'm way too soft on this guy. You know what? I'm willing to roll those dice. Okay, everybody, this is how we'll be wrapping the session. We're gonna do this tournament, even though it's probably a terrible idea. Oh, not Oakley Man right away. I hate that guy. He's not in good shape, and I don't know how much faith I have in him. That's all you've missed. If he dies, he dies, but we're gonna try to see if we can't get through. Holy smokes, okay. Not terrible. No, he's gonna need you to have that foam finger. Without it, he's, I don't know if you'll have the... Oh no, no. Oh shit, wrong window. Ow. Fucking ow. Jackass. Okay, he's the one I'm always scared of fighting. Alright, George. I think Nats and Leon are probably going to be the ones that we struggle with from here, but we'll see. Just fucking Oakley Man has killed many of my monsters before. He's sort of the skill check of the E-rank tournament. Okay, George, I don't want to say I believe in you, but I am cheering for you one way or another. Okay, stab this motherfucker. Come on, George. Don't fuck this up for me. Okay, that's 2. Ugly George is untouched. You know, I'm not exactly crazy about the two of them just getting into the ring and just licking each other for this whole crowd. I think it's a little untoward, if you will. But you know, I don't make the rules, and if that's how he wants to fight, that's how he's going to have to fight. Yeah, normally Ugly George makes most of his money on a different website. But, you know, wait, Ugly George wins by default? Really? They're scared of him. Okay. Alright. Hmm. Are we going to get the same type of win that we got to end the last tournament? Ow. Ow. I do like this type of tiger quite a bit, but I don't know if you could convince me to get in the ring with it. Come on, come on. Oh, it's gonna be close. No, 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 don't, no, no more biting me, please. Oh, shit, that's a loss. Well, we can still win this. Like I said earlier, I knew Leon would be kind of one of the ones to worry about. I was hoping that it would keep it low enough that their attacks would have low accuracy, but it just wasn't shaking out. But no, by all means. What do you think the next tech should be learned? And how? Yes, the lick drains them. Okay, we have to win this fight. No. Oh, asshole. Asshole? No, don't you dare. Come on. I gotta land a hit. Another one. Don't you dick. No. Come on, George. Nope, that's it. We're out. Problem is his like thrust claw is in there, but he's just not physically strong. I was hoping that because his int is more than double what his power is, that would carry me through on the damage, but no such luck. Int, skill, and loyalty. From the Torble Sea. Noted. Nats has to lose, and Leon has to lose. For me to have a chance to get into the... Okay. Noted. Leon, lose. I command it. There we go. Okay, now Nats has to lose to Oakley Man, and I don't see Nats winning that. Come on, Nats, lose. Who won? Who won? Oakley Man won. We have monsters whose scores are tied. A tie-breaking match. Okay, Leon, we're doing it again. Take a drink quick. Alright, this is it. Yeah, no, that's those are FIMBA rules where they bust out the crossword puzzle. IMA is still a bit behind the times. No, here we just have them fight to the death. Come on, dude, stop dodging me, please. Come on, my dude. Nope, 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 nope. No! Quit chewing on George! Come on, come on, come on. No! Oh, no! That last second... That sucks. Leon, you can... You know where you can stuff it. Fucking... Bummer. We should get some prize. It's not great, but on a diet of just fish, it'll keep us afloat for a few weeks. No fame. Yeah, some mint and some fish. He learned a lesson, though. Okay, I can't complain about that. Send him back out right away. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Some mint and some fish. You would be astonished how much salmon I go through over the course of a month. A good salmon fillet? Goddamn. Maybe George is on to something regarding the fish. Could not be a champion, but I think he did a good job. You know what? I think I'll praise him. You wouldn't because you live in the Pacific Northwest. Maybe this is a stupid question, but do they not have salmon out there? I kind of figured if you had rivers and oceans, you'd have salmon. Oh, okay, I was gonna say. I must have misread that. Yeah, I dosed him with some nut oil last week to save him from having to rest before the tournament to get an extra session of training in. Does nut oil just relieve some fatigue, or does it reduce it to 0? Alright. So with that, we're going to let Ugly George take a much-deserved rest. And, he seems well. Okay. His loyalty's up. I think we're gonna have an Ugly George training arc next time. So, we... Yeah, no, Cock got plenty of oil. Fixed amount 28 milliliters. Reduces stress by %. Noted. Yeah, Cock he did pretty good on all of his tournaments. He took out the Elimination one. I'll do my outro here. Ugly George, we're saved. Let's get this quit, and then I'll bring it back to the title screen for me to do my outro. One moment. Hope the music's coming through. Yeah. Alright, well, once again, I want to thank everybody who decided to show up and to hang out with me here for this evening, for your time and for the fun conversation. I had a really good time. I know I'm not the best at Monster Rancher, but I always just have a blast doing this, and I feel really very, very lucky that I get to show it off with people, and people are tuning in to watch and listen with me. That's pretty cool. So I just want to give everyone a really big thank you. For the folks who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I want to show off my new startup screen, just because I'm very proud of it. I took the Tower on the Hill logo and I rebuilt it in the Morrowind creation kit. It's a world builder. I modded it into Morrowind so that I would have a 3D model instead of the jank MS Paint. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm gonna keep adding to it. It's been a fun project to relearn modding Morrowind. But yeah, I just want to thank everyone one more time. I'll let the outro music play. anyone who hasn't followed yet, go ahead and pop a follow in if you want. I'll be doing this again on next Friday. I'm going to do one at night once I get the lighting proper. I want to do a night one and a day version of it. I have to make the lighting look good enough for nighttime, though. But yeah, I'll be doing this again next week, Friday, at around 7, maybe closer to 7:30. And Sunday, I did a thing for RimWorld, where I'll be streaming that. I cooked up a Google form that, if you fill out, will give me all the data I need. Central Time, yeah. Central. The Google form will give me all the data I need for me to import custom characters into RimWorld. It's a bit of a janky process, but I had a little bit of time to test it out yesterday, and it seems like it more or less works. So if you guys want to see some RimWorld, that's Sunday. Otherwise, whoever showed up, I hope to see you again. I hope to see you again next Friday if you can make it out, because I had a great time. In any case, I want to say good night. Oh, and before I split, a huge thanks to Monster Fenric. I'll be using your website, which, if you want to post it one more time, just so that it's one of the last things that shows up in the messages for the VOD, people can see it easier. I'll be using that to put together a plan to get all the monsters unlocked sooner rather than later to better show them off. Okay, for real this time. Good night, everybody.